Hey guys, and welcome back. Today it's just me, Angie. Lou will not be making an appearance in today's vlog. As you know, we have the travel trailer in storage right now while we house it. And we are going to be taking off very soon. I figured I'd bring you along with the ride for me today if you're interested. If not, no worries. I'm basically going to do a deep clean of the RV. So I came to the storage lot. I brought a big container of water. It's back there. Yep. Do you see it? Yep. And we're just going to get to cleaning. So like that when we come pick up the RV, it's dust free, it smells delicious, and it's ready to live in happily. So follow along. I did already go in and at least open all the windows because we're not connected to anything. Thankfully I can turn on the fantastic fan and the radio off the battery, so I'll be fine in there with all the windows open, the vents open, and the fantastic fan running, and jamming to some music while I clean. Let's go along for the ride. So pulling into the RV park, I stopped at the laundry room and filled this up with water. Not that I need that much. Super duper heavy now. So I'm just going to open it and pour some into this bowl to take water in with me. Because the majority of my cleaning, I really like to do with like these Mr. Clean, like magic erasers. And I definitely need to soak these in water in order to scrub the walls and the doors to make it nice and white. All right, let's do a little 360 of the storage unit here at Highland Pines RV Park, which is basically where we have been stationary RV living for the last 2 years. And this is the storage unit, which runs at about $150 a month, depending on the size of your rig. So that's it. All right, let's go inside. Okay. So the TV is still in place. I brought some tissues in case my allergies start acting up. I'll be putting the phone on this tripod momentarily, but basically my plan is like to clean the walls. You'll see it's a lot of dust mainly. Oh, it's a lot of dust mainly. Oh, probably can't tell. But I'm going to clean these walls so that they're nice and white again. Try to move the bed and get as much Lexi hair that has gotten in between the creases. Same as cleaning, you know, the top of this counter. Trying to get as much Lexi hair off of the couch as possible. Definitely sweeping and mopping. There are some, you know, dirty marks, obviously. And same for this wall and these countertops. The cabinet fronts. The microwave, I'm pretty sure, is clean, but it doesn't hurt to go through it again. Yeah, I do see some splatters all the way in the back. The door inside the bathroom, which requires moving a lot of things around because we obviously packed not just the tub and this walkway, but this area here with tons of storage stuff. Oh, I see more spots here. See some spots. So yeah, I want to clean all that up. So I have to move things around to get to it and then work in batches. So I think we're going to start with the bathroom. I will set up the tripod and get to working. All right, time to put my phone on the tripod, turn on the radio, and get to cleaning. So enjoy this time lapse. I'm going to try to speed it up. So maybe just a few minutes while it might take me an hour or two since it's a deep one. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have to take out the storage bins from under the bed too and sweep and mop down there. And a lot of Lexi hair collects down there. So deep cleaning. See you in a little bit. Oh no, as I started to set up the tripod, I realized that the thing that holds my phone for me to clip onto this, it's in my laptop bag back at Lou's sister's house. So I'm not sure what to do now, whether to continue with this vlog or not. let's see what I can figure out. Okay, so I did a test clip of putting it right in here, which is inside of the cabinet being propped with Lou's clothing basket. And I think that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna put it here. So here we go, turning on the radio. I'm gonna fast forward this for you and hopefully this works. Okay, so the bathroom's done. Floors, walls, ceiling, the light fixture, the fan, the tub, the faucets, everything is clean in there, sparkling. The toilet. But it's time to get some fresh water. And something I didn't think of in advance was that I'm gonna have to step back out of here to go to the water in the truck. And I just blocked the walkway with all the items. So I'm gonna try to lean over all this to pause you guys while I move it. I'll probably take it outside, go get some fresh water, and then go ahead and start on the back area, like the office area, pantry. Oh, the bathroom door. I missed the bathroom door. And then I guess the kitchen and the living room. So I will see you guys in a second. So I can get over there. Alright, so all that's pending in the bathroom is the door, which I completely forgot. But the floor is swept and the walls have been wiped down, so they're like sparkling white, clean, same as the ceiling and the vent. Even behind the towels, I went ahead and got that. The tub, unfortunately it's still yellow, nothing I can do about that, but same as the toilet, nice and sparkling clean. So all that's pending is mopping and doing this door. So I'm gonna go ahead and move all this out now. As you'll see, I like completely blocked myself so that we can continue and dump out this water, the sponge, and start fresh. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw me grab it since it's a time lapse. This is actually water and vinegar. That's what I use to clean the toilet. And that's it. All right, and we're ready to continue. I went ahead and cleared out the walkway, took everything outside. I also fresh water and took out more of these magic erasers out of the garage because I only keep a few inside a Ziploc bag in here at a time. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna need more than just those two. I just piled everything out here. All right, so let me go ahead and prop the phone. This is where I had it. I had it propped right between here and Lou's clothes. And we'll move on to the door and then this area back here. just realized, because as I was cleaning the office area, which is done, I just got to give it a second sweep and then mop once I mop everything. Wow, the walls really do accumulate a lot of dust. Like, I've never realized that, especially like in between the crevices of where the cushions are. I mean, I was like, man, I really wish I can vacuum the cushions. Oh, I'm out of breath. But we don't have, since we're not connected to power, I can't really connect like a house plug. And I was like, oh, wait a second. My vacuum is a cigarette lighter style, and that runs off the battery. So that's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and vacuum these cushions before I put them back in there. And then again, once I put them back in there, so that it's spot on perfect. Wish that vacuum had the suction power to get all of Lexi's hair out. It doesn't, but I did get at least a lot of it out. And the finishing touch I'm going to do to all of the fabric curtains, the chair, the couch, the bed is the Febreze fabric, like it says extra strength, but it's for fabric and it makes it smell nice and fresh and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and spray that over there, and then we'll get started with the kitchen. The pantry is pretty much empty since we took everything to Lou's house. A lot of the stuff is inside the truck, bed camper, and then some is in Lou's sister's house. So I might be able to go ahead and pull all the drawers out and clean inside really well. So yeah, deep clean it is. Spring cleaning, right? All right, let's look at the after of this door. You don't see any more of the smudges on the door. That is awesome. Or down there, all the marks from, I guess, me putting my feet against it while I was working. I don't know. But the walls, oh, I didn't clean up there. So let me get a little paper towel and the vinegar spray and clean that up there before I get started. But the walls, the ceiling, the light fixtures, everything is done. So Lou had put, we never talked about it, like these sticker tiles over the wheel well, but one of them broke. All right, so we're going to start now with the pantry. And let's look at AB4. So there's still some stuff in here, not too much. Yeah, not too much. So I can take the few things that are in here. This one. Used oil. I don't want to just throw it out if it's usable. This is the one that's constantly getting stuck for some reason. I need you to take a look at it. And some of the seasonings open every so often, so I know there's like a lot of I guess seasoning down there. So that is the main reason why I want to take everything out and clean in there so that the bottom is clean. I'll show you what it looks like once I take it out. So we're going to go ahead and clean everything in here, as well as the one that's down there, which is my pots and pans, even though I took most of my pots and pans with us. So that is the next step. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see that? That's all the seasonings that fall out every so often. And then same with, this one's not so bad because this is mainly canned goods and like bags of lentils and beans and stuff. This one gets bad too because this one usually has like flour and xanthan gum and flaxseed. So a lot of that falls out as well. Oh, it looks like something fell out. I don't know where that goes to since this is the one that did all this. Let me see if I can figure that out. Huh. So the top ones I don't have to worry about taking out. It's mainly the bottom ones so that I can clean this part. So that's what I'm going to work on now. Oh, and take all this stuff out now. The frizz is getting intense, huh? I had the brilliant idea of using the vacuum to get all of the seasonings and flowers and stuff out of there. And it worked marvelously. There were some areas, like I can tell it was the garlic powder because I can smell it, that it must have been there for a while because it got crusty. So I had to get like a little butter knife and scrape it so that it would get loosened, and then I can go ahead and vacuum it out. And then I went over everything again with the water and vinegar solution and paper towel. So it's all sparkling clean in there. Let's go ahead and look at the after. So the first one, which is where the flowers were, nice and clean. I think these are just like, oh, sorry. That's just chipped. That's not flour. That's, yeah, that's just chipped. This one was pretty much good. And then this is where all the seasonings were. I think the little sponge that I was using started breaking apart. Yeah, this is the magic eraser sponge. So I may have to go over this with a paper towel again. And then the door is clean, inside and out. I will go ahead and start putting the drawers back in, and then move on to the next step, which I think is going to be down here. And what do I have down here? Right now we don't have the trash can in there. We're using it as storage while we drive. So yeah, basically all of our silverware and our junk drawer type of things are the two bottom ones. My bag of bags, which is all the garbage bags for the garbage can. The vacuum usually goes right back there, as well as my Swiffer stuff. And then in here is the stove. So I'll go ahead and clean that area. Here is all of the like utensils that I use to cook, my dry mat to wash dishes, some Tupperware, my huge cleaver, some bowls and things to clean, Tupperware and stuff of that sort. So I'm going to go ahead and take all that out, clean it, as well as cleaning the counter, the sink. Ooh, I dropped the vacuum. The ice machine, which I emptied out all the water before we left, and the microwave, and then our area of dishes. So yeah, kitchen is next. So kitchen is done. That took probably the longest out of everything. Probably even longer than the bathroom, pantry, and office put together. I'm gonna take a quick little break because I am hot. I brought some potato chips and I already drank the Slurpee, so I'm gonna drink my ice water. Don't want to drink my coffee because I'm too hot for that. So I'm gonna eat the chips, drink some water, scroll through my notifications on my phone, put everything that I had stored in the kitchen back in here, and then start working on, let me show you, like underneath the couch area. That gets dirty pretty fast. I'm not sure if it's that we're like touching it with our shoes or I don't know. So that's going to be next, basically like the living room area. Let me show you. Under the couch, that like wall down there. So I'm basically going to clean that, vacuum and Febreze the couch, clean these back walls, vacuum the window screen, these cabinet doors. I'm going to see the inside. Just about everything is out too. This is basically Lexi's cabinet, so I may just wipe it down with paper towel and stuff. And then this is just, we use this more as more pantry area, mainly our drinks, which we took with us, so clean that down too. And then let's put the ceiling above the living room area, this light fixture, and the fantastic fan, which I haven't turned on yet, so I might turn it on now after eating. I was trying to preserve the battery as much as possible. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and turn that off. Yeah, and then once I'm done with the living room, we'll move on into the bedroom area. Okay, so I noticed that the positioning that the phone was in before with loose clothes didn't get, because I looked at some previous clips, didn't get the area that I'm going to be in now. So I found another position to put the camera in so that we can continue this time lapse. I did get fresh water from the truck. I tried to turn on the max air fan because Lou told me that it will turn on with the battery, but it didn't. Not sure why. So I'll let her troubleshoot that. But at least I did turn on the vent that's inside the bathroom. So since all the windows are open in here, I can go ahead and grab some air and create some flow like to go out. So yeah, that's the update of what happened. I'm going to go ahead and get down there and start cleaning that. Remove these cushions so that I can vacuum them. And then clean the walls behind. So let's get to work. saw that I finished the living room area. Then I went ahead and cleaned that area right down there. That's basically where we have our shoes. And then Lou has some other stuff that she has stored down there. Honestly, I don't even remember what's down there. I want to say a drum, but I don't know what else. And then moved on to the bedroom area, which I still need to like vacuum in between the crease that like the bed touches the wall on both sides, or even all three sides. I want to vacuum in there because I know that there's hair that has like accumulated in there. So that's pending. I'm gonna do that now. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out our 2 ottomans. Behind our 2 ottomans, we have like a roll out drawer, and that's where I have like a bunch of cooking supplies, like my hand mixer, my Instant Pot that's also an air fryer, and all the accessories that go with that. We have our printer and extra paper down there. Like a bunch of stuff is on that drawer. So once I pull those 3 things out, then I can give that a good sweep down there too, because I'm sure there's a bunch of Lexi hair there. And then a quick mop. When I say mop, I mean like with a Swiffer mop. And then I'll put everything back in there. Once I'm done putting back in there, then I'll give this whole place another sweep, what, for like the millionth time, and then mop with the Swiffer mop. And any areas that I feel it didn't gravitate well, like if anything got stuck, then I'll do that on my hands and knees with a spray bottle and a little brush. That's it. Everything from floor to ceiling is about to be done. I was gonna say done, but not really done, because I still have to mop and get down there. But let's get back to work. Enough with this break. I am beat. You'll see straight ahead, the house to the left, our RV was basically parked right next to that. And it looks like they have not, let me buckle in, they have not filled our spot yet. Straight ahead. Home sweet home for 2 years. So driving on out of here, I'm gonna stop at the public restroom for a moment, so I can go ahead and pee. I haven't peed this whole time, and kind of freshen up before I show face on the camera again. So I will check in with you now in a moment. okay. I feel comfortable showing face now that all the frizzies from being in that humidity and heat in there is gone. So I noticed that the camera died during the time that I was like sweeping and mopping. And it's not just that the camera died, my whole phone died. So I didn't know until I was done, and I went to turn off that clip to tell you what I was going to do next. I was like, oops, okay. So I started putting my phone to charge. Not sure exactly where it died, but basically with the last clip that I put to record, I just swept the whole trailer again. I Swiffer mopped, and then with the magic eraser, any little spots that I saw on the floor that the Swiffer didn't get, that kind of got a little crusty or whatnot, I went over it with that. And then I Swiffer mopped again, gave it a moment to dry, and brought everything that I took outside back in and arranged it so like that when we come back to hook up the truck to the trailer and drive on out of here, we're just ready to go. I am hot. All I want is like a super large iced Diet Coke. That would make me so happy. But I'm leaving the park now. Before I came here, I showed you our spot was empty. I was tempted to stop and say hi to a couple of the neighbors, but I just felt like I feel so grimy and I feel like I smell. I probably don't. So yeah, I need to get back to Lou's sister's house so that I can start working on dinner. I'm gonna make a roasted tomato and garlic spaghetti. And on my way there, I realized that we only have 2 more garlic breads left, so I need to stop at the store and buy another box so that there's enough for all 4 of us. And then that's it. I guess next time you see my face will be with Lou when we are coming back to pick up the trailer and head to our first park. So I hope you enjoyed today's deep cleaning, spring cleaning. I know it wasn't a fun video, but I kind of wanted to bring you guys along with the whole process of how I guess deep clean the travel trailer. If you enjoyed it, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up. It definitely helps us in the algorithms. And if you're new to our channel, my name's Angie. My wife is Lourdes. She's not with me today, as you notice. And we have been living full-time in that RV for 2 years, and we're finally gonna hit the road and travel full-time. So stay tuned. I invite you to subscribe because our algorithm shows that the majority of our views are non-subscribers. So hit that subscribe button and come back and watch our previous playlist. I promise you'll enjoy it. My favorite ones were season 2, where we were renovating that RV, and then yeah, season 3 was living stationary. Not a big deal, but still day in the lives. And season 4 is my other favorite, where we were converting this truck into a truck camper in the back, the bed, and we went on a 35-day trip sleeping in the truck bed. So check those out if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.